Hello everybody, welcome back to Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. We have now entered the fortress of Groznyj Grad. This part of the game is a bit tough, or at least it can be, to make sure that wearing the best kind of camo I have possible. At the moment it's giving me black face paint. That's my best option. And Spider is not a good camo to rock. It's the fierce camo, and while it is really good for camouflage in general, it also yep, you are. It also uses a lot of stamina. Sneak through this area best we can. Fire of guards. Beginning parts of Groznyj Grad are a bit of a maze, and I can not always remember the way around. Sometimes get a little bit lost. Okay. Bear with me. I think I remember the way in. Very aware that my camo is only at 70. Don't really have any better options. Splitter at the moment. Oh crap, take you out. Oh, I'm using a lethal gun. Crap, didn't mean to do that, sorry. Painted your brains all over the wall. It was not my intention. Damn it, I'm gonna pay for that. This is what I mean about checking your checking you've got the right gun equipped, because if you have the pistol, thingy pistol equipped at the same time as the thingy, for some reason it likes to put it as your main weapon when you enter a new area, or have just had a big scene. Very strange and rather annoying. I'm gonna go this way. Very, very aware. I'm only on 70% camo. I could turn a corner, there'll be a guard, and that's it, I'm spotted. There's an area there I'd like to try and get to, which from there I'll be able to get into the main building really easily. On it. Actually, this shouldn't be too bad from here. There's a way you can get into the building a bit easier, but I think that best comes into practice a little bit later on in the game. Right, we head inside. Probably goodies lying around here about the place that I could probably get if I decided to explore, but oh crap, hello. But instead I'm just gonna go straight on in. Because this is a lab, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that the scientist costume will work for the time being until we get to till we get to a position where we can take Rajdonovich's clothing. Fans of the Metal Gear series will know who Groznyj, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, is supposed to be. If you don't, well, carry on watching this space. You'll meet him at some point. We will get to him. Right. So I'm just a scientist sneaking through smoking a cigarette. And no one should have any issues with me. I'm gonna have to test this out though and see oh god. Lou? No, he's fine. He doesn't care. Won't get in there yet. Once I get the necessary costume, should be able to ooh, don't want to go in there. Scientists are bad. Should be able to access the necessary areas that I'm not quite able to access right now. Groznyj is going to be wandering around this place somewhere. Eventually, if we are patient, he will come down this hallway and up these stairs into the locker room where we can easily get him. Meantime, check some lockers. So I casually got a cig in my mouth. Oh, rations. Suppressor, my handgun. Ooh. Locked. Right, the one with the red stripe on there. That is Colonel, not the Colonel, the Major or whatever he is. Groznyj is hello. Locker. That's where we want to be. Just a regular guard. Okay. We need to wait for this doofus. He'll be along when he so deems it worthy of his time. There he is down there. See, he's on his way. On his way. And he will come all the way up here to his locker, where he'll find kindly scientist waiting to greet him. Kindly scientist who's just taking a cigarette break, minding his own business, not bothering anyone. You up the stairs yet? Come on, Blondie. Come on, he's coming. Come on, Mr. Blondie. Come on. I has a surprise for you. It's good, you'll really like it. This is gonna be so much fun. Oh, he's coming this way. I'm gonna go stand over this way like this. Hello. Hello, Major. Don't mind me, I'm just running my own business. Oh, you fell asleep. Got a lightning bolt on his undies. So we'll just put you in there. Nobody will be any the wiser. Right. And now that we have the uniform, get dressed up like an officer. And I can put on this mask, which we just kindly happen to have in our pockets. And take the cigarette out of our mouths because, you know, Major doesn't smoke. But yeah, now that we've actually got him, we can access the areas that we couldn't access earlier on. Because, well, because of scientists and it was locked. He has, you know, top level security clearance. So we can go wherever we want. Helps to go down to the lower levels and into the extra storage room. Yeah.
Sir.
The guards will salute me too. They think I'm their boss. And I'll be like, yep, carry on. Go about your business. Don't mind me. Be careful if you're jumping up on these boxes. If a guard walks in and sees you messing around, he might be suspicious. Right. Let's make sure there's nothing goodies in here. There's a book over there. There isn't a library, a book. You can use the books to distract guards. It says books, what it actually means is Rudy Booby Magazine. And you can use it to distract guards if you need to. But, for now, we are going to access the following area. And, proceed through the wing. Can't get in there now. But, if you look through here, you can see that this is the weapons lad. There is the Shago Hod. Oh, busy working upon it. Get in there yet though. To carry on this way. And approach its guards.
Sir.
Yep. They will think I'm their boss and let me through. If you try to go through there as a scientist, they'll just be like, no. Try to go in there as Snake, they'll be like, enemy, shoot him in the face. Now we're through, we don't need this disguise anymore. I think Snake looks badass in that uniform.
You can count on me. What about the philosopher's legacy?
I don't know anything about that. What are you? Are you trying to kill me?
What's the matter?
I know nothing, I swear it. No one but the Colonel knows of the legacy.
I see.
No, don't! Oh.
She's mean. Colder than she appears, cold as ice.
Who's there? You're the man from the CIA.
Good memory.
What are you doing here?
I told you before, didn't I? I'm going to get you out of here.
A man of honor, just like your commander. But I'm afraid you're too late.
Too late? Don't tell me. The Shagohods.
Exactly. The final preparations for Phase 2 are complete.
Sokolov, what exactly is Phase 2?
To put it in technical terms, it's a composite range extension system for medium-range ballistic missiles.
In English?
The Shagohod was originally designed as a tank that could launch nuclear missiles from any type of terrain. There was just one problem we couldn't figure out how to solve. The ICBMs we have today are simply too big for the Shagohod to carry. But the military would not hear of it. They demanded a weapon that could launch a nuclear missile directly into the American homeland. That is when I came up with the idea for Phase 2.
But there's no way you could load an ICBM onto the Shagohod. So how'd you do it?
By accelerating the Shagohod itself.
Accelerating it?
In Phase 2, a rocket booster unit is attached to the frame of the Shagohod. The unit incorporates the same technology used in the Vostok rocket that sent Major Gagarin into space. Using this booster, the Shagohod can achieve a land speed of over 300 miles per hour.
That monster can go more than 300 miles per hour?
Yes. And from this state of accelerated motion, it launches a nuclear missile.
So, the Shagohod acts like the first stage of a rocket.
Yes, precisely. The range of the missile launched by the Shagohod thus increases from 2,500 miles to 6,000 miles.
6,000 miles? That's enough to strike anywhere in the United States.
Not only that, with the Shagohod, there's no need to construct giant silos like the ones used to house ICBMs. All you need is a runway about 3 miles in length, or its equivalent. And you can launch a thermonuclear strike against any location in the United States from anywhere in the Soviet Union. It cannot be detected by spy planes or satellites. It's a mobile fortress, capable of deploying in secret and launching its payload at any time.
A weapon from hell.
A completed prototype now sits in the hangar. At present, it is the only one of its kind. But Volkin is planning to mass produce them based on that prototype.
And deploy them all over the Soviet Union.
Yes, and that's not the end of it. He's going to ship them to Eastern Europe, to Asia, to all the countries of the Eastern Bloc. Even worse, he intends to use the Shagohod as bait to foment armed uprisings among dictators, ethnic insurgents, and revolutionary groups throughout the Third World. His funds are nearly limitless. He could start mass production tomorrow if he wanted. The reason that tensions between East and West have settled into a Cold War is because each side fears the other's power. Deterrence. The idea of using threats to keep one's enemy in check is the perfect word to sum up this state of affairs. But the Shagohod goes far beyond the level of threat. It will render the concept of deterrence utterly meaningless. If such a weapon is unleashed on the world, it will not be long before all nations are engulfed in conflict. The Cold War will end, and the entire planet will be consumed by the fires of war. Vulcan and the Shagohod will be at the center of it all. So you see, it's already too late.
Not if I
No.
destroy it.
It's not too late.
What do you
I'll
mean?
make it go boom.
We've still got a chance. All we have to do is destroy the prototype and the whole facility before they can mass produce it. But just tell me what I need to do to destroy this place.
All right. The liquid fuel used in the rocket engine is stored in a tank. If you can blow it up somehow... Some C3 ought to be enough to blow the entire hangar to smithereens.
C3? You mean that cutting-edge plastic explosive?
It could be molded into any shape. The bomb of the future.
Where can I get it?
There was some in the armory here, but it's gone now. It was stolen by a female spy who was here a minute ago.
Eva?
No, that's not her name. Her name is Tatiana. She made her way in here by becoming Vulcan's lover.
I thought she was your lover.
Mine? Oh no, she is Vulcan's lover.
She's everyone's lover.
This is my lover.
Who are they?
My wife and daughter. They're in America.
Oh,
Now I remember.
Here we was
Your
thinking
family
you
is
were
in
a
the
cheater.
custody of the CIA. How long has Tatiana been here?
Only a few weeks.
A few days before the Virtuous mission, then.
She said that Khrushchev sent her.
What did you just give her?
All of the experimental data for the Shagohod. Please, it is essential that you destroy the Shagohod.
I will, but first I've got to get you to safety.
No. I'm not going.
My mission is to rescue you.
Leave me.
Sokolov!
Khrushchev has abandoned me. I cannot return to my country. I would most certainly be sent to the gulags.
What about the US?
Yes, I once thought of that. My family's waiting for me there. But even if I fled to the United States, I would once again find myself creating weapons of mass murder. In the end, it doesn't matter where I go. I am still a weapons scientist. To be honest with you, I'm tired. Every day, I help create things that should never be used. Things that should never have existed in the first place. Every day, without sleep. Without a word of praise from others. And my creations do not even benefit mankind. They are merely the tools of politicians. All I wanted to do was build space rockets. But it was not to be. The space race between America and Russia became the prey of politicians. The space race and the arms race are one and the same. Missiles, rockets, what's the difference? Scientists are always being used. Please, watch over my family.
this is rather defeatist, so glove.
Major, what are you doing here? I've been waiting for you in my
Calm.
room.
Nothing to see here. His room? Uh-oh. With touchy-feely Volgin. How do you know the feel of his privates?
Don't play dumb with me. If you think you can fool me, you're sorely mistaken. I know the Major better than anyone else. I come here looking for Tatiana, and what should I find? But a greasy freebooter.
Oh, snap. Uh-oh. Oh, we almost got away with it too.
What is this fairy disguise? It's gonna rub off on you. And then you'll lose sight of who you really are. Stay out of this!
Like he's mine. Back off, Volgin. Big badass Volgin just got owned by the boss.
I see why they call you the boss. What was that? Some kind of judo?
No, it's called CQC, a basic form of close quarters combat. He and I developed it together.
Splendid. I'll take it from here.
Are you going to kill him?
Of course. But first, I will make him pay for hurting Ivan.
He's gonna walk away. I thought we were friends. Or at least we used to be. She's finding it tough to walk away though. Can't tell if Oz looks happy, unhappy, or fascinated. Ooh. Jake, you're not looking too good. Guys just use the snake as a fortune bag. Dear. And we're down for the count.
Tell me,
Stop it!
who have you been talking to?
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
You'd better start talking.
Please, stop this!
Who is Khrushchev's lapdog?
How can you do this to him?
I know you gave the data to someone.
Never did
You!
that. You monster.
I guess he's dead. Now then, I hope you'll prove more entertaining than he was. But first, let's take a look at your body, shall we? You're a tough one, my friend. A lesser man would be dead by now. This ought to be interesting. Well then, let's get started. What is your target? Is it the Shagohod? Or Sokolov? Or maybe it's the Legacy? Answer me! Who is helping you? Who let you in here? Whoa. You're a tough one, but even you must have your limits. And I am a patient man. Here's where the fun really begins. My body carries an electric charge of 10 million volts. Let's see how you like this. Now answer me. How much does the CIA know? They're after my legacy, aren't they? Your real target is the Philosopher's Legacy, isn't it?
Snake is smoking. Must be
Yes, yes. Let yourself go. That's what I want to see.
It's no use. He's not going to talk. He's been trained not to break. Trained by me.
Admit it! You're after the location of the Legacy! The secret fund established by the three great powers during the two world wars. That's what you're looking for, isn't it? $100 billion, divided up and hidden all over the world. And you're looking for a record of where all that money is hidden, right?
carry on going, Volgan. You're telling us
No
everything
matter.
we need to know.
Philosopher's
Please.
Legacy is safely in my possession, in the underground vault of Groznyj. You'll never live.
Oh, but I'm beginning to think that someone
What's
else might
this?
try and lay their fingers on it.
Transmitter. Who's responsible for this?
I am. I planted it on him to keep track of his movements.
Why?
So the Cobras could ambush him.
If they knew where he was gonna be, they wouldn't have gotten themselves slaughtered.
You
Pains me
underestimate
to do
Snake.
this, boss, but under the circumstances, I'm afraid I must ask you to show me some proof that you and he were not in collusion.
You don't trust me, is that it?
Not that, but is your apprentice.
He's scared of the boss.
What do you want me to do?
Everyone's scared of the boss.
Let's see. Cut out his eyes. I don't like those blue eyes of his. There's nothing more important to a soldier than his eyes. You made him a soldier, and now you will unmake him. Yes, it'll make for a touching display. He's all yours. Do it! Ruin him, just as he did the Cobras.
Don't do it, boss. Don't do it. Ooh.
Stop!
What is it, Tanya?
He's suffered enough.
Well, well. Why are you protecting him?
Why indeed.
That smell. Tatiana, you're the spy.
What are you talking about?
I know that smell.
Stop it!
Taking a fancy to her, eh, Ocelot?
No, I have no interest in this woman. I want to test her. I'll let this be the judge.
Do as you like.
Here we go.
Oh! Snap! Well, Volgin did want one of his eyes.
There, satisfied now?
Well, that was refreshing. Come, we're going to my room.
Volgin, you are a sick, sick man.
So you survived the Colonel's torture, eh? Watching this has made me realize something. It's really not that bad. It's the ultimate form of expression.
No.
You got lucky this time, Tatiana.
Run!
She just gave us a gun. A little ghost friend gave us something else.
I've prepared an escape route for us. Go out and head west. Pass underneath the connecting passageway and go north. You'll find an open manhole there.
You're...
Quiet! Go through the manhole down into the sewers. The door at the north end of the sewers is unlocked. You can use it to get outside the fortress. I've got your equipment. We'll meet up later.
Eva...
But I can't get too close to your cell. You'll have to figure a way out of there yourself. I'll be in touch.
Okay, so our prison cell. We've got a fork. Go ahead and whip right now. Get this rat. I don't want your bat, thanks. Don't want it. I can actually aim these things and throw it back at him. There are various ways that you can get out of the cell. You can wait it out and you get a couple of interesting scenes. Or you can play dead. Or you can use the code. You can use the code that saw the boss's little ghosty friend use. I'm gonna wait it out just for a moment, just because I want to see a specific scene. There's I was getting caught on the bed then. I want to see a specific little scene, but there are various different things that you can do. There's if you wait it out long enough, some peculiar things will happen. So I'm going to explore this just for a little while. I'm going to be in the cell just for a tiny little bit. As you can tell, I don't have my backpack or any of my gear anymore. I just have the food that I've been given. I literally only just have a knife. I seem to have medicine though. That's the fake death pill that is in my leg. I can use the fork to pull that out and fake my death, so that the guard opens the door. There's also something that I just want to show you just up here. There is a transmitter buried back in my shoulder, put there by Ocelot. If you don't remove it, things can get a little bit tougher a little bit later on, but you also get quite a funny little scene if you leave it in, so I'm gonna leave it in for the sake of this particular playthrough. Tough it out.
Chow time!
I don't want your chow, I've told you before. Uh-oh. Missed the hole. Darn it, my aim is not very well. Yeah, if you refuse to eat the food and just give it back to him a few times. Special. Missing it completely. I wonder if I get closer.
Oh, my stomach! Oh, I can't hold it anymore! Hold on.
What's the definition of insanity?
Here it comes.
Trying the same things over and over again and expecting shit to change.
Wow. I didn't think that was possible.
Yes, yes, my god is having a big shit at the moment. More on that a little bit later on. I can't seem to get this through the hole. Working.
Oh,
Right. Yeah, I can't seem to throw it out. I'll wait a while. One last try. Wait, one more try. Okay, that's not working. No, I don't want it though. Bit laying around.
hey, eat up.
I want it. Well, I managed to get another lot of food through the bars. The goal is to throw 3 lots of food back to the guard, and we'll get this scene that I want. It's proven a little bit trickier than I anticipated, though. The aiming doesn't seem to be consistent in this game to throw it. Third one. To be honest, I think the harder you hold down square or X in this, because I'm on the Xbox, the harder or further Snake will try to throw it. If you just press square and just toss it, it just seems to work a little bit better.
Dig in.
Really throwing stuff out at you. Don't pick up the goodies that I threw out at you. There's a certain position you have to stand in to get the aim right. Hopefully he'll spot that food that I threw out there in a minute. There we go. I think you just spotted it. Stop to yawn. There we go.
Well, it's your loss. Hey, you're not such a bad guy after all. I
I guess not all Americans are dogs.
You mean it?
Yeah. You know, before the war started, I used to live in America. I even had a wife and a kid.
You must be pretty lonely.
Yeah, I am pretty lonely. Really lonely.
What's your kid's name?
Johnny.
Johnny. Nice ring to it.
Really? You like it? Well, if you say so, I'll believe you. Actually, my name is Johnny too. All the firstborn sons in my family are called Johnny. My dad's a Johnny, and my son's son will probably be a Johnny too.
The whole clan of Johnnies.
Why do we have a Cold War anyway? Our two countries used to be such good friends.
Yeah, I hear you.
I just want to see my family again.
Must be rough.
Yeah. Not as rough as you have it, though. Here. I filched them from your equipment when the Colonel wasn't looking. It's the least I can do. Well?
Don't suppose you could let me out of here?
Huh? I can't do that. Hey, don't you go getting any funny ideas. If you try to escape, I'll have to shoot you. I've
Okay,
said
Johnny.
too much. I gotta go.
Bye then. Well, it didn't exactly work as an escape plan. We got another look at the code, and we also got the cigarettes, the spray cigarettes, which we can help us get out of here. Just trying to remember exactly how to get the other thing that I wanted to show you.
Ready to save, Snake? Snake? Snake?
My mouth hurts when I talk.
Did you get cut up?
It feels like someone shoved me under a lawnmower. Do me a favor. Tell me a story to take my mind off the pain.
Snake, have you ever heard of Renfield?
Is that a movie?
It's the name of a character. He's locked up in a cell waiting for the Master to return, eating the spiders that crawl along the walls.
Change the channel.
He waits and waits for ages. Finally, just as he's beginning to forget whether he's human or not, the Master comes for him, saying the time has come. Renfield is overjoyed.
Wait, isn't this?
The Master spreads his huge wings and a gust of wind fills the cell.
Come on, I don't want to hear this.
And there, standing before Renfield in human form was...
Dracula.
Exactly! If you stay there too long, your old buddy Dracula's going to come and get you too. So you better start thinking of a way out of there. You better not leave me without someone to talk to. Please, Snake, think. There's got to be a way out of there.
I'll try.
Okay. Just let me know if you start having nightmares about Dracula.
Okay, well, I suspect in order to get the thing that I want to do, I have to switch off the game and let it rest for a little while so the snake actually goes to sleep. So, yeah, thank you, as always, for watching. I will see you in the next video and in the next part, and hopefully, I'll have something a little fun, a little bit fun, and a little bit different to show you too. See you soon.